Marvin, what are you thinking?
I'm frustrated, to concede a goal as late as we do. Not the best of balls into the box either. We should deal with it. We don't, and yet again the ball ends up in the back of our net with a late corner.
Of course, the lead up to that corner is the controversy, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, it's a clear foul. How it's been missed is probably quite alarming. Listen, officials have an extremely difficult job. I understand that, but you can't miss something as blatant as that. To be fair to the referee, he was good enough to allow me, to speak to him 10 minutes after the final whistle. He saw it as, two players going for the ball. Paul still gets his head on it, so it's not a foul. And Paul doesn't header the ball. Their centre forward headers the ball. Clearly shoves him in the back. Clearly sends Paul underneath the ball, and then their centre forward heads it on. You can't miss things like that. You really, really can't. Probably get an apology next week, but it doesn't help now. Saying that, it leads to the corner, that leads to the ball being in the back of our net. But yeah, that's it. It's a bad decision.
And so late in the game again, it just means that you don't have that much time to react to it. Although Joel did have a chance, just a half chance. Yeah,
he has a chance, doesn't he? Minutes later, Josh Todd cuts inside his left foot and drops it into an area, a really good area, and Joel just stretches it, just can't get contact on it. But like you said, conceding the goal so late, they just try and react to them, to be fair to the players. But in terms of the goal, yes, it shouldn't have been a corner. Yes, there was a massive mistake from the officials, but then there's a mistake from us because we have to header that ball away. We get underneath the ball at the start of it, and then, Effie misses the ball, and then, Cammy's man manages to get in ahead of him, and it drops, and it gets in the back of the net. We have to deal with that better.
Another draw. Draws are proving a killer really at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, listen, I think it's the manner of the draws, isn't it? You wouldn't mind a draw if you're the one conceding late. But, for me, we're the better team today. We were in control, but then, we shoot ourselves in the foot, so to speak, with the late goal. And like you said, it's just another point rather than, I believe it should have been 3 points.
You talked before the game about it being two teams going out to win, and it was a fiery and take away the result and take away some of the mistakes and things, but it was quite a decent game today. Yeah,
listen, I asked the players to go out there and start quickly, and I think they did that. They moved the ball extremely well. They rotated well. They chased after things when they went into the channels. We pressed well. We worked hard. The defenders were squeezing the line. Listen, the game started well. It's tough to find positives again because we've conceded such a late goal. I'm sure when I watch it back though, I'll see a lot more. And there were some good performances out there, and some of the boys who weren't able to perform maybe the levels we've seen in recent weeks still worked hard.
And they did seem to have a bit more fire in there today as well.
Yeah, they did. Listen, there's all the things we've been asking them, to go out there and show. They were extremely frustrated with themselves after, the 3-2 defeat last game. And I think you saw that in the way they started the game and kind of the way they went about their business. As I said, they deserve 3 points. We've not got it, so we have to deal with that.
Being ahead twice as well at home, another frustrating point for you.
It's just, listen, home, away. Once you're ahead in the game, you're ahead in the game. You're heading into the 88th minute, whatever as they score. As I said, they weren't really causing us too much trouble. And again, it shouldn't end up in the back of the net. We should deal with it, before it even goes past to the first post.
And then losing Jack, losing Kyle as well.
Yeah, listen, we've spoken about injuries all season. It's like a broken record, and it becomes a lot tougher. Losing your two centre halves. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Both centre halves having to come off. But we've lost both of them. Obviously, Effie and Paul's have had to go on, and we'll see how they are during the week.
It's not just losing them as well, isn't it? It's like losing Jack in the first half. It's like there's been so many times this season that you have lost players in the first half. Yeah,
I think that might be the 11th time that we've lost somebody in the first half. I think the next highest in the league's 3. So, when your luck's out, your luck's out. We just hope that it's not anything long term. But like you said, it's difficult losing Jack in the first half under a late tackle, that's play-on's waived. And then, as I said, you lose Kyle in the second half. So, yeah, it makes things a lot more difficult, definitely having to change both centre-halves.
And then we move off now into the Annan game and to the start of the final quarter.
Yeah. Listen, into the last kind of 9 games now, and that comes next Saturday. We have to prepare. We have to be at it. When that first whistle's blown next Saturday, and the players will be.